Pass it down to the far corner. Back up top, back over the middle. Shot from out. Gets off Morgan. SWAT gets it back. Oh, no, Morgan's taking over with the ball. Morgan passes it out to Gray. Gray passes it to AJ. Misses on the pass. Eddie's in the corner. Misses the ball. SWAT looks at grabbing it. SWAT goalie has the ball. Brings it up the far side. Pass it off to the middle. His own guy. Gets across center. Pass it to the guy in the middle. Trying to work his way in the middle. Gets the guy down low. Misses the net. AJ grabs the ball. Starts running down the floor. He's got partial break here. Dekes out the goalie. One fake and puts it in. 1-0 Hawks. AJ, individual effort while down the floor. $18:27 left in the first. Got Nolan on the draw. We got Jeremiah, Keegan, Hudson, and Lewis on the floor right now. Jeremiah grabs it off the draw. Pass it off to Lewis. Lewis brings it up the close side here. Cuts back. Drops it down in the corner. Keegan has the ball. Pass it across to Hudson. Hudson across to Lewis. Tips off his stick and over the glass. SWAT takes over. Pass it off, making the change. SWAT has it up at the top. Pass it back to the guy coming off the bench. Down on the far side. Hudson gets a stick on the pass. They take over, pass it to the corner. Keegan grabs it. Hawks making a change here. Keegan passes it off to Ty. Ty bringing it down the close side here. Teo runs a pick. Eric coming off the bench. A little bit of body going on in the corner. SWAT comes out with the ball. Still running with it. Pass it back to his guy in front of the net. SWAT's bringing it up the floor, making a change. Guy comes off the bench. Runs down the floor with the ball. He's kind of behind the post here. Guy in the far corner has it. Cuts to the middle. Shot on net. Off the crossbar. Hits the roof. White ball. SWAT has it in the corner. Trying to come out front. Pass it across. Close side here. Gets to the middle. Pass it to the far side. SWAT pass it, misses it on the pass. Recover the ball. We got 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot from far out. Shot clock violation. Hawks take over. Hawks have it on the close side. Back to Gray on the middle. Gray dekes around his guy. Pass it off to Eddie on the close side. Down to the corner to Jamie. Jamie across to... So that was Ty. Took a nice shot. Saved by the goalie. Goalie looks to pass. Gray almost intercepts the pass. SWAT grabs it. Starts running up the floor. SWAT gets to center there. Guy runs across center with the ball. Holds it on the far side up top. Makes a deke. Gets a shot. Morgan with the save. SWAT recovers the ball. Get a fresh 30. Illegal pick. Hawks take over. Eddie with the ball, back to Gray. Gray up to AJ. AJ pass it off to Cole. Change of possession. SWAT grabs the ball. Starts running up the floor. Trying to get to the net. Can't get through everybody. Cuts to the back to the corner. Up to the guy up top. So shot from far out. Doesn't get through. Grabs it in the corner. Got 8 seconds on the shot clock here. Connor grabs the ball in the corner. Starts running up. Cuts back. SWAT recovers the ball. Well, that was Jeremiah, not Connor. SWAT pass it down the close corner. Far side. Trying to get a shot. Pass it off. Doesn't click. SWAT's got it. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Down to the far corner. Takes a shot. Misses. Bounce over the glass. Hawks ball. AJ grabs it in the corner. Starts running down the floor. Has the ball on the close side here. Passes off. Ty coming off the bench. Ty has it up top. Down to the close corner. To Teo. Teo cuts to the middle. Cuts back out. Pass it out to Ty. Gets a shot on net. Goalie saves it. SWAT takes over in the crease. SWAT bring it up the floor. Passes to the guy coming off the bench. Going down the far side. Looking to go to the net. Caden blocks that route. Cuts to the middle. Morgan with the save. Morgan recovers. Pass it off to Ty. Teo blocks there with the pick. Ty gets across center. Pass it off to Jamie. Jamie passed it off to Ethan. Ethan to Dallin. Dallin on the far side. Pass it off to Ethan. Gets a shot, but gets called for crease violation. SWAT takes over. Bringing it up the floor here. Gets to center. Pass it off to his guy. Run down the far side. Loses the ball on a bad pass there. Pass it up to Eddie. Dallin to Eddie. Hawks making a change. Pass it to Nolan. Can't quite connect. SWAT gets the ball. SWAT brings it up to center. Down to the close side in the corner. Pass it to the far side. Loses possession, gets it back. Over to the guy at the top. Tries to get a shot through. 7 seconds on the shot clock. No shot yet. Finally get a shot. They recover it, get a fresh 30. Pass misses going to the front there. Hawks take over with the ball in the corner. Jeremiah has the ball. Pass it off to Keegan. Keegan up the floor to Connor. Connor cuts back. Everyone's looking at making a change here. AJ has the ball on the boards. Cuts to the middle. Gets a shot. Saved by the goalie. Hawks recover the ball. AJ went through the crease, so he couldn't grab it. SWAT takes over on time. Shot clock violation. SWAT with the ball on the close side. Going down to the corner. Tries to cut to the guy in the middle. Errant pass. SWAT takes over. Gets it in the corner. Shot clock violation. Hawks take over in the corner. Lewis with the ball up to Teo. Teo getting hit by two guys. Tries to pass it up to Ty. Loose ball foul. Hawks ball. Ty grabs the ball. Working it on the side. Pass it off to Gray. Gray over to Dallin. Dallin on the far side. Dekes around his guy. Gets a shot. Save. Crease violation. SWAT takes over in their own crease. Brings it up the boards. SWAT has the ball on the far side. Gets on the close side up top. Guy makes a change. Legal pick, moving pick. Hawks take over. Teo with the ball. Pass it up to Nolan. Nolan coming down the far side. Pass it off to Cole. Cole loses it, gets it back to Jeremiah. Eddie in the corner. Back to Nolan. Pass doesn't connect. SWAT takes over. Coming up the middle here. Passes off to the bench. SWAT bringing it up the floor. Pass it off to the guy in the middle. Looking to make a long shot. Scores. Gets one through there on the long shot. 1-1. 8:08 left in the first. Hayden on the draw here. Alan, Jamie, Connor, and Gray. SWAT wins the draw, kicks it over to himself. Grabs the ball, comes up the floor. Passes it off the guy at the bench. Connor's standing with the guy there, putting some pressure on the boards. Pass it off to the guy in the far corner. Close side up top here. Guy dekes around a bit, gets around Gray. Gets a shot as he runs through. SWAT. Shot clock violation. Gray has it, pass it off to Keegan. Oh no, errant pass. SWAT takes over. SWAT coming up to the corner. Down to the far side. Down low. Dekes to the front. Shot from outside. Morgan with the save. Pass it off to Gray. Pass it off to Hudson. Hudson pass it up to Keegan. Keegan down to AJ in the corner. AJ cuts to the middle. Tries the pick and roll pass. Blocked. Gets the ball back. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Tries a shot. Doesn't hit the net. SWAT takes over. SWAT takes over on the boards here. Haven't picked the ball up yet. Far side on top, over to the close side up top. Guy has it up close here. Lewis on him, makes a far pass to the far side. Nolan picks up the ball. Pass it over to AJ. AJ up to Teo, making a change. Pass it up to Dallin. Dallin has it on the far side in the offensive zone. Making a change here, guys coming off the bench. Dallin looking to make a pass across. Eddie has it on the close side here, down to the close corner here. Jeremiah in the corner, cuts to the middle. Back to Eddie on the side. Eddie shoots, misses. Shot clock violation. SWAT takes over. SWAT brings it up the close side here. Looking to go to the net, gets around. Scores. Little defensive breakdown there. Lost our guy going to the net there. All right, Eddie on the draw. Lewis, Hudson, Keegan, and Caden. SWAT wins the draw. Number 8 seems to be pretty good on the draw here. Having trouble getting one past him. SWAT has the ball on the far side down the corner. They're going to make a deke around. Hudson stops him. Caden comes out, blocks the pass. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Over to the close side here up top. We're going to make a shot from far out. Morgan with the save. Eddie grabs it. Dekes around his guy here, right along the boards. Gets down in the offensive zone. Everybody else making a change. Jamie comes off the bench. Jamie over to Nolan. Nolan passes it off to Ethan. Ethan with a shot. Misses the net. Bounces out to Eric. Eric grabs the ball. Got 4 seconds left. Pass it off to AJ. Shoots. Misses the net. It's going to be a shot clock violation. SWAT takes over. SWAT starting the corner with the ball. Drops it off to his guy at the bench. Pass it over to the close side here up top. Back over to the far side up top. Looking to make a deke around, trying to get the pass to the middle. Gets it through. If the shot was blocked or it was a save. Eric's bringing it up the floor. Eric's got a bit of a lane. Got AJ, misses the net. Jamie grabs it. SWAT takes over. SWAT's got it in the corner. Bring it up to close side here. Bringing it down. Pass it into the corner. Guy comes out up top. On the close side to the far side up top. Gets a shot from far out. AJ grabs it. Gets a bit of a break here. Gets a shot. Saved by the goalie. Bounces out to center. Nice hit by Dallin. Knocks the ball loose. Gets a shot from far out. Nice hit. Nice recovery by Jeremiah. Pass to Dallin and a shot from far out. Gets the goal. Nice play, guys. 2-2. 1:32 left in the first. Caden on the draw. Back with Jamie, Dallin, Trey, and Connor. Everybody's fighting for it. Connor grabs it, knocks it loose. Jamie's going for it. Jamie picks it up, gets it in the corner. Pass it back to Connor. Connor over to Gray. Gray dekes a little bit, looking to make a pass here. Gets a penalty coming up against SWAT here. Either a cross check or hit from behind. It's like a cross check. First power play of the game. 37 seconds left in the first period. AJ starts with the ball up on the center. Got Connor on. Oh, not sure what happened there. Clock didn't start. Restart at center. Haven't got the penalty up yet. All right. Clock still. There we go. We got the clock started. All right. AJ brings it down to Eric. Down to Gray. Back to Eric up on the close side. Eric back to AJ. AJ to Connor. Connor to Dallin in the corner, back to AJ in the slot. Nice passing play, all over the floor. I think every person touched it on that entire play. Nice play. Finally finished it off in the corner with Connor. Nice play. Looks like they're calling the period. 3-2 Hawks after the first. All right, back for the second period. We got Caden on the draw. Dallin, Jamie, Connor, and Keegan starting the second period. Hawks up 3-2. SWAT wins the draw there. Guy brings it back. Keegan's putting a little pressure, gets a pick on him there. SWAT brings it over on the close side here, down to along the boards here. Guy's working his way down towards the net. Takes the shot. Morgan with the save. Tries to go 5-0. Morgan blocks it. Morgan passes it off to Jamie in the corner, far corner. Dekes around his guy. Gets it up to Eddie. Up on the far side. Working his way down into the corner. Making a change. AJ comes on the floor. AJ gets hit a couple times. Tries to get a shot through. Misses the net. Goes over the glass. SWAT ball. SWAT brings it up the close side here. AJ's putting the pressure on him here. Gets it down to his guy along the boards here. Nolan and Jeremiah working the two along the boards here, trying to keep everybody out. Eddie jumps in, guy works to the middle. Long shot from outside, misses the net. AJ grabs the ball. Pass it off to Jeremiah. Jeremiah brings it up the floor here, gets past center. Pass it off to Lewis. Tries to get a shot through. SWAT goalie's trying to make a long pass. Catches his guy. They've got a partial 2-on-1. Takes a shot. Morgan with the save. Ball goes in the corner. SWAT gets it back. SWAT still has it in the corner. Pass it across the top to the close side here. Guy works his way down to the corner. Trying to cut his way up top. Takes a shot right off Morgan's shoulder. Nice save. SWAT gets it as it went over the glass. Fresh 30 for SWAT. SWAT has it on the close side. Goes to the far side up top. Down to the corner. Little bobble by the ball. SWAT picks it back up. Works his way behind the net. Behind the net to the close side here. Works his way up top. Tries to pass. Ty blocks it. Pass it off to Eric. Eric curls back. Getting some pressure. HOKS making a change. A little bit of a hold there. Took Eric down along the boards. SWAT grabs the ball, brings it up the boards. Close side here. Gets across center. Ty putting some pressure on. Guy's still holding it. Passes it off. Gets a guy down low on the board. Gets around Ethan. Ethan recovers. Guy gets a shot on net. Works up across center. Eight's trying to get Ty here. Ty passes it off to Jamie. Jamie over to Dallin. Dallin down to Connor on the close side. Connor working along the close side here. Pass it off to Dallin. Dallin gets the middle, gets a shot. Saved by the goalie. SWAT recover, cut back. Pass it to guy running up center there. SWAT have it at center. Pass it off to the close guy here. Looks like we're going to get a penalty here. Looks like there's going to be more than one penalty coming up here. Not sure exactly how this is going to play out. I think HOKS got the first penalty, and then might be some coincidental coming after. Looks like SWAT got one, and HOKS are getting two, so it looks like a power play for SWAT. Looks like a 4-on-3 power play coming up. Ref's working through what's going on here. It's like 2 minutes for SWAT. $15:39 left in the second period. Still haven't quite got the penalties up here. Not sure. Looks like it's going to be Should be 4 on 3. SWAT has 2 2-minute penalties up. Guy coming off the floor. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be 4 on 3. Still don't have all the penalties up on the board. All right, there we go. Looks like HOKS got a 4-minute penalty and a 2-minute penalty, and SWAT has 1 2-minute penalty. So it'll be 4 on 3 for 2, and then 5 on 4 for 2. SWAT have it down to their low guy on the flow side. The errant pass. Jeremiah grabs the ball in the corner. Got to get some movement. Got to give him somebody to pass to, guys. He's getting worked in the corner by 2 guys. SWAT gets the ball back in the corner. Up to the guy up top. 21 works to the middle. Shoots and scores. Gets a tough shot through. Ties the game up 3-3. "45 seconds into the first power play. Another 2-minute power play coming up for SWAT. All right, still 4 on 3 for 2 minutes. SWAT's making a change coming down. SWAT has it up top, looking to make a shot. Morgan with the save. All right, SWAT has it, bringing it down the floor, kind of 3 on 1 here. Scores. 2 power play goals by SWAT. Take the lead, 4-3. All right, looks like we're still on the penalty kill here. Not really sure what's going on. Dallin grabs the ball off the draw. Looking to kill some time. Just killing it along the side here. Still, for some reason, have 1:17 left on a penalty. Pass it over to Gray. Gray back over to Connor. Got 12 seconds on the shot clock, trying to kill as much time as we can on the penalty. Connor's got the ball, looking for a shot. Gets a shot. SWAT getting a penalty here. Okay, turns out there was no penalty. Not sure what was going on there. SWAT bringing it up the floor. 5-on-4 still. SWAT bringing it down the close side. Looking to make a deke round. Misses the net. Ball over the boards. Gray grabs it on the close side, or far side. Brings it up to center. Cuts back. Pass it over to Dallin on the close side here. They're even now. Pass to Teo, misses. SWAT grabs the ball, takes over. 11:22 left in the second period. SWAT bring it down to the far corner. Cut to the middle, get a very long shot. Morgan with the save. Morgan has the ball, looking to make a long pass here. Gets it up to Teo at center there. Pass it off to Dallin, misses on the pass at center. SWAT coming back, 2-on-2. Gets the pass across, scores. 5-3. It's a goalie timeout. Get a water break. All right, back after the goalie timeout. Hawks looking to win the draw here. Nolan on the draw. Number 8. Got a tough one for us to beat today. Kicks it to himself, wins the draw. Pass it back to his guy. Number 8 changes off. We got 3 guys going off for SWAT, bringing some guys on. SWAT bringing it up the middle, looking to make a long shot from the middle. Pass it down to the guy on the far side. Works his way down low. Pass it up top on the close side here. SWAT working to the middle. Works over to the far close side here. Looks like Hudson knocks it loose. He's got himself a breakaway. Peeks it out. Finally puts a bounce shot in and scores. Nice play by Hudson. (5-4), 9:20 left in the second. All right, Caden's turn. See if we can win the draw here against this guy. Haven't been able to get one. Procedural there. SWAT takes over. SWAT has it. It's just by center. Still got it here. Passes it down to the corner on the close side. Loses the ball before he dekes to the net. Ball gets knocked loose. Jamie has the ball behind the net. It's a bit of a cross check to the head there. Jamie gets it back, running up the floor. Pass it off to Gray. Gets a shot on net. Looks like a cross check. Penalty. Power play for Hawks. .8:16 left in the second period. 5-4 SWAT. Hawks going to the power play. AJ starts it off at center. Brings it down. Pass it off to Eric down to Gray. Back to Eric. Eric looks to shoot. Pass it off to AJ. AJ to Connor. Connor down to Dallin in the close side. Back to Connor. Back to AJ. Trying a bit of a passing play. Hawks get it back. One ref on the Hawks back in the corner. Back to AJ up top. Down to Connor. Connor down to Dallin. Getting worked on the close side here. Down to AJ. Tries to get it to Gray. Loose ball violation. Fresh 30 for Hawks. Back to AJ up top. AJ down to Eric. Eric down to Gray. Gray to Eric. Eric to AJ. AJ to Connor. 45 seconds left on the power play. Back to Eric, looking to get a shot. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Connor recovers it in the corner. Getting held in the corner. Shot clock violation by Hawks. SWAT take over. Knocked the stick loose. Gets the ball back. AJ with a shot. Misses the net. Goes out of bounds. SWAT takes over behind the net. SWAT bringing it up the floor. Illegal pick. Hawks take back over. Connor bringing it up the floor. It's even. Dallin on the close side. Dallin to Gray. Gets a shot. Loses the ball. SWAT brings it up the floor. Hawks getting called on a penalty here. 5:34 left in the second. A 2-minute for cross-checking. Hawks need an extra player on the 4 on D here. 5 on 4. And 4:59 left here. SWAT takes over at center on the power play. Pass it down to the close side, down to the corner on the close side, back up top. Back up to the middle. Down to the far corner. SWAT back up to the far side up top. Pass it over to the guy, back up to the middle. Covered by Keegan. Keegan looking to move the ball up. Needs an outlet. Pass it up. Jamie gets a shot on net. Steps in the crease after the shot. SWAT takes over. SWAT bringing it up the floor. Have it on the close side here up top. Down to the close corner. Back up top on the side. Back to the middle. Far side on the... Back up top. Looking to get a shot. Nope. Gets a shot from the far side. Score. 59 seconds left in the power play. They score. Penalty over. 3:51 left in the second period. 6-4 SWAT. Looking to to get a win on the draw here. Loose ball foul. SWAT takes the ball in the corner. Still have it in the corner there. Trying to work his way to the middle. Gets a shot from outside. Hit the goalie mask. HOKS ball. Lewis takes over in the corner. Brings it up the floor. Pass it down low to Ty in the corner. Ty still has it. Tries to work to the middle. Backs off. Peeks around. Try to get some passing here, guys. SWAT takes over with the ball. Got a bit of a breakaway here. Gets the breakaway. Scores. 7-4 SWAT. 2:23 left in the second. All right, we need a draw here. We need a draw win. 2:10 left in the second. SWAT win the draw again. SWAT have it on the close side here. Bringing it up the floor. Down low on the close side. Tries to get a pass across, doesn't get through. Jamie passes it up. Dallin on a partial break. Goalie saves the ball. SWAT grabs the ball, brings it up the center. Can't seem to grab the ball here. SWAT have the ball cut into the middle. Ball deflected and intercepted. Jamie doesn't get the ball. Grabs it finally. HOKS take over behind the net. Pass it off to Connor. Connor's running it up the floor. Cuts. Holding. Should be getting a holding call here. Connor passes it off. AJ down to Eddie. Gets a shot. Goalie recovers the ball. Kind of kicks it out of the crease. HOKS had a chance to get it, just couldn't get it. AJ working his guy along the boards. Passes it back. Guy grabs it back here. SWAT take it all the way back behind their own net. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Bringing it up the floor. Gets it in the corner. 2 seconds. Shot clock violation. Jeremiah takes over behind the net. SWAT's making a change. End of the period. 7-4 SWAT. All right, back for the third period. Caden starting on the draw. Got Jamie, Dallin, Gray, and Connor. All right, Caden looking for the win on the draw here. Gets the win. Jamie passes it down to the corner. Ball's loose, goes right to the goalie. SWAT tries to pass it out. It gets deflected by HOKS. They grab it back behind the net. Pass it up the boards here. Bringing it down to the guy in the middle. Down low. Misses the net to pass. Pass it off. Nope. Levi passes it up. Jamie doesn't see the pass. Goes all the way down. Coming back up the close side here. SWAT has it at center. SWAT pass it off. Passes it down to the corner. Gray grabs it behind the net, brings it up the boards. Well, bad pass there to Eddie. SWAT brings it in. Pass it back up top. Connor almost intercepts the pass there. SWAT, no, Eddie grabs it. HOKS have it. Gets hit along the boards. Gets a penalty there coming up. You can't hit the guy in the head when he's on the floor. Would have been okay if he wasn't on the floor. All right, looks like HOKS got a power play. All right, AJ has it at center, starting with the ball. 18:34 left in the third here. Over to Eric. Eric down to Gray. Gray back to Eric. HOKS try to make a play there. Gray intercepts the pass from SWAT, trying to get out of the zone. Pass it over to Connor. Connor to AJ. AJ over to Connor. Down to Dallin in the corner. Connor, AJ. Down to Gray. To Eric. Connor with the shot. HOKS looking to grab the ball. Crease violation by HOKS. SWAT gets the ball. SWAT starting with that center. SWAT killing some time in the corner. The ref calls a slash on HOKS. .45 seconds left on the SWAT penalty. 4-on-4, then minute 15 power play for SWAT. SWAT starts with it at center, 4-on-4. SWAT cuts to the middle, takes a shot. Ball hits the roof, out of bounds off SWAT. HOKS take over. Keegan comes on the floor, grabs the ball, passes it down to Teo in the corner. Loses it on the pass there. SWAT takes over behind the net. SWAT bobble it at center. Ty grabs the ball. Grabs the ball in the offensive zone. Power play for SWAT now. HOKS looking to kill. Shot on net. SWAT with goalie with the save. Pass it off to the guy on the close side. Starts working his way down center. Pass it back to his guy at center there. 5-on-4 for another 54 seconds. SWAT has it on the close side. Over to the far side, up top, down to the far corner. Back to their close guy. Pass doesn't get through. Gets back to their guy on the other side. Bobbled the pass again. Shot. Got a reset. Levi saves it, grabs the ball. Tries to make a pass, doesn't get through. SWAT takes back over. Back to the guy on the close side, saved by Levi. Ty grabs the ball, starts running down the floor. Cuts back. Tries a shot, just misses the net. Had the goalie. Over and back for Hawks. SWAT takes over. 3 seconds. Penalty's over. Even now, 5-on-5. 15 left in the third period. 7-4 SWAT. SWAT have it on the far side, down low. Errant pass by SWAT. Eddie grabs it in the corner. Doesn't grab it. Connor. I think Nolan. No, that's Lewis. Lewis bringing it up the floor. Gets to almost the center. Pass it off to Eric. Eric's trying to work around the guy at center here. Pass it off to Jeremiah. Jeremiah to Eric. Pass doesn't quite get through. 2-on-2. SWAT coming back. Pass it off. Guy's coming in. Trying to work his way through. Big save by Levi. Working in the corner here, trying to get the ball. Eddie grabs the ball. Pass it up the boards to Eric here. Eric gets it across center. Works around his guy. Shoots, tries to go 5-hole. Goalie saves it. SWAT takes over at the net. Starts running up the floor. AJ hits his guy at center there. They both kind of go down. Ball comes loose. Hayden takes the ball, brings it up to Ty along the boards. Ty runs past his guy. Tries a shot, misses the net. Tries to pass up, it's deflected. Keegan looking to get the ball in the corner. SWAT guy runs down. Gets at the guy in front. Left all alone out front. Gets a shot on net. Sale pass it over to Connor. Connor gets a nice shot. Doesn't get through. Sale misses his check there. Guy comes down with SWAT working his way to the middle. Saved by Levi. Ty running up the floor. Hudson tries to grab the ball in the corner. Loose ball foul. Hawks take over. .12:20 left in the third period. Dallin down up to AJ on the close side. To Jamie. Jamie tries to get it across. 11 seconds left. Jamie has it in the corner. Tries a shot. Doesn't get through. Hawks knock it out of bounds. SWAT take over. Bring it up the floor. Cut back. Making a bit of a change. SWAT can have it behind the net. Hawks ball. Gray brings it up the boards, cuts back. Pass it off, makes a change. Jeremiah has it up top here. Down low to the corner to Eddie. Eddie to Eric. Gets hit in the head. Need to be calling those. SWAT throw it down, make a long pass. Guy grabs it after missing the long pass. Comes all the way back to center. Close side, saved by Levi. Ball still bouncing around. Nobody seems to be able to get a hold of it. Still open. Looks like comes back up to center. SWAT taking it all the way back to their own zone. Finally get a reset after the shot. SWAT have it at center. SWAT pass over to the far side. Looking to make a shot. Deeks around. Big save by Levi. Caden grabs the ball to the crease. Pass it off to Eddie. Doesn't catch. Pass it off to the guy in front. Hawks having trouble grabbing the ball. SWAT almost gets it. Somebody's trying to grab the ball. SWAT grabs it. Got the ball again. Puts the ball down low. SWAT in front scores, makes it 8-4. 9:18 left. Looks like Nolan on the draw here. Keegan, Dallin, AJ, and Teo. SWAT wins the draw. SWAT still have it in the corner. Works it up high. Couple guys making a change. SWAT errant pass. AJ's got one guy back. Slash called. Power play for Hawks. AJ starts with the ball at center. Brings it down to Eric. Eric down to Gray. Gray back to Eric. Eric to AJ up top. AJ over to Connor. Connor down to Dallin. Guy's working it around a bit. Tries to get a shot through. Ball doesn't go in. SWAT takes over in their crease. Charging. Call. AJ scores. Nice play by AJ. Eight 5, 8:10 left in the period, the game. Caden on the draw, who wins it. Dallin. Hawks got a penalty off the play there. .756, 2 minutes power play for SWAT. Hawks need a kill here. SWAT have it up top, down to the far corner. SWAT errant pass all the way down to the far end. Goalie comes out, plays the ball up. 21 brings it back up the floor. SWAT with a pass, a shot. Levi with the save. Pass up Jamie. Jamie has it down to Keegan. Keegan along the boards here, looking to kill some time off the clock. Keegan holding it along the boards. Killing lots of time here. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Looking to just shag the ball for a bit. SWAT take over. 57 seconds left on the power play. SWAT bringing it up the floor. Have it at center. Have it up top on the. Looking to make a long shot. Misses the net. Saved by Levi. Almost goes in off the bounce off the backboard there, but he able to get down and keep it out. Jeremiah bringing it up the boards. Got 18 seconds left on the penalty kill. Pass it back to Eric. Eric over to Dallin. Ethan tries to grab it in the corner. SWAT grabs it. SWAT start running down the floor. Have it at center again. 19 seconds on the shot clock. 5:46 left in the third period. 8-5. Saul with the shot. Saved by Levi. Levi makes a pass up to Eric. Bobbles it a bit. Gets it back. Goalie makes the save. Eric grabs it with a fresh 30. Grabs it in the corner. Pass it back to AJ on the close side. Down to Eric. Eric cuts to the top. Over to Nolan. Nolan on the far side. Pass it off to Connor. Ball bouncing around a bit. Hawks trying to grab it. Got 5 seconds on the shot clock. .453 left. SWAT getting a penalty. Hawks going to the power play. AJ starts with the ball at center. AJ brings it down. Pass it over to Connor. Connor down to Dallin on the far side. Back to AJ. AJ down to Gray. Gray to Eric. That's a shot. Misses the net. SWAT getting another penalty. Sure what's happening here. Looks like he's getting kicked out or something. Getting kicked out of the game. Not sure what the penalty call is. So 1:36 left on the first power play. First penalty. 4:28 left in the third. Looks like you got a 5-minute penalty with 4:28 left. Ref is coming out of the penalty box. He had a game misconduct, and AJ has it on the close side. Pass it down to Dallin. Dallin over to Connor. Connor to AJ. AJ tries to get it through to Dallin. Gets blocked. Bounces it off. Dallin has it on the far side. Down low. Back to AJ. Gets a shot. Doesn't get through. Misses the net. Got 7 seconds on the shot clock. Need a shot, guys. Need a shot. Nice shot. Got the reset. Fresh 30. Fresh 30 for Hawks. AJ down to Gray. Tries to get around the goal. He can't do it. SWAT grabs the ball. Pass it down. All the way down. Nobody there. Levi grabs the ball behind the net. Pass it off to Connor. Recovers it. Brings it down. We got 28 seconds on the first penalty. AJ has it over to Connor. Gets it through. Nice shot. Kills only the first penalty, so still got time. 3:07 left in the game. 3:39 left in the penalty. We need a big win on the draw from Nolan here. 8-6, 3:07 left in the game. Looking for a big win here. Guy wins the draw and then goes into the corner and grabs it from SWAT. SWAT coming out with the ball. He loses it, gets it back. Still working it around. Pass it out to the middle guy. Off the boards, out of bounds. Hawks take over. 3:14 left in the third. 2:39 left in the third. 3:14 on the penalty. 5-on-4. Teo down beside the net there. Hudson up top. Hudson to Ty. Ty over to Hudson. Hudson back to Ty. Back to Hudson. Down to Ethan in the corner. Ty tries to shoot in the corner. Shot clock violation. Pass up far down the floor. SWAT cover the ball. Minute 56 left in the third. Got to get the ball back here, guys. Working in the corner. Passes it up. Face mask on the goalie. Hawks take over. At the penalty box, Teo has it. Teo up to AJ. Hawks making a change. Down to Dallin. Dallin back to Connor. AJ down to Eric. Eric back to AJ. Connor with the shot. Saved by the goalie. Holds it. SWAT takes over. Guys running up the floor. Hawks getting the penalty here. Hawks getting a penalty, 2 minutes for holding, 48 seconds left in the game. SWAT starting 4-on-4. So it's going to be looking to kill this penalty, kill the time off with only 38 seconds left in the game. Got the shot. SWAT gets the rebound. Another save. Hawks get the ball back. 20 seconds left in the game. Keegan brings it up, passes it up. Jamie grabs it. Not much time left. Need to get a shot. Takes a shot, misses the net. Out of bounds. 7 seconds left in the game. Period's over. Game over. SWAT win. Tough loss for the Hawks. Had some chances to win that one. Couldn't pull it out.